Hi there, Pokefans. I am your humble host, Joseph Fan. You're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. And as you've just noticed, I've significantly reduced the leading to this episode or to my future episodes, and we are immediately in this next battle. This is where we left off the previous time. So let's see what we can do. So first off, I think I'm going to go with Rollout and see if I can have a significant effect on this battle. Rock doesn't do as much damage to the poison type as I would like, but hopefully it builds up sufficiently that I am able to kill them in a single hit eventually. So someone goes for a gyro ball, and then Grimer is going to go for a minimize, the very attack I hate. Hopefully it doesn't give us too much trouble. Okay, not yet able to take it out, but hopefully this water pulse takes them both out completely. It takes out the Grimer. How about the Coffin? The Coffin decides to take itself out. Hopefully we survive this self-destruct. Critical hit and do it, and we survived at least. Okay, let's see if our rollout is sufficient to take out one of these normal types. Okay, Watchrock is done in a single hit. Almost got a Graticate in a single hit with that water pulse. Or Aquajet. I can now use Aquajet, which is a priority attack, and it takes out that Graticate. That means that our rollout ends because there are no more enemies to fight. And everybody's surprised. But if they just ganged up on us and didn't allow us to defend ourselves like that, they would have had the upper hand. I mean, 20 versus 1 is quite a thing. Okay, so here's the Archmage now. Zenzalin. So they just throw us off the boat. Interesting. Why didn't they just throw us off the boat for all of the fighting? I assume and I realize that applying logic to these games is not actually very productive. At least I get an item, a PP up. Yes, I'm definitely going to need a PP up, especially when I start getting into the more powerful attacks. They have a tendency to have fewer PPs, and I'm not talking about the urinary kind. So I can just walk up and down over here. I wonder what is in the cave. Okay, so let's go on. I missed this guy. Come on. Dude. But this guy is definitely gonna fight us. This backpacker kid. At least to keep him a kid, I was afraid that he's going to turn into an old man, even though he looked like a kid. And I am actively trying to evolve my Pignite so that he can go back to that move tutor of move relearner and get a very powerful attack which he can only learn as a Embo. The sandstorm is quite irritating. Potion definitely needed. Don't want him to faint just yet. Super potion doesn't even heal him up completely yet or anymore. I've cut out many of the wild encounters over here because that is kind of boring. No one actually wants to look or watch through all of that. These trainer battles are much more important. And this is an actual old hiker. At least he didn't hide that fact from the beginning. I think the newer games are more reliable in that sense. I'm sure I just need this little bit and then Pignite will evolve. Okay, at least goes to level 36. Wants to learn Assurance. I wonder if I want to learn Assurance. It's a 50 base attack. I don't have space for Assurance. It's a very good attack to know, but I don't have space for it. It helps to fight the psychic types. He is going for Rock and Roller. Can I switch out? Maybe Growlithe can do something. Okay, get the Intimidate down. Reversal is supposed to have negative priority. So the fact that it didn't attack it makes it that reversal is not as powerful as I wanted it to be. But I clocked the sturdy, so now I can just take it out in a single hit. Assuming I had survived the next 2 hits. At least it doesn't go for something too powerful. And I outspeed him with a Scald. Cool, there he goes down. He's evolving. Finally. Pignite to Embo. There you go. And I have my first final evolution Pokemon in hand. Now all we have to do is get back to that convention where the World Tournament takes place, and then I can teach my Pokemon a new attack, or remind it of an attack that it should know. Can anybody guess what that attack is going to be? Yes, it's going to be a Hammer Arm. probably the most powerful attack this Pokemon can learn. It would have been nice if I had it earlier, but alas, that is not to be. Let's go heal up quickly. Or not. I think I have to give some other Pokemon an opportunity to level up a bit. Yes, let's go heal up. And as you can see, there are some medals available for me. I got some more medals. I forgot for a second over here that I can actually go on the bike. And you run into a fungus immediately, or almost immediately. Let's just take care of it quickly with the fire fan. And it's gone. Oh, but we are paralyzed. That is completely bonkers. Do we have a paralyzer somewhere? At top. There we go. And you don't want to do that too often. This shouldn't be too much of a battle because of the 4 times weakness what Loon has. And I used my strongest fire type attack against it. We are into a trainer battle against a kid. Normal grass. Here we go. Flamethrower should take it out in a single hit. It does. Shelmet. Also 4 times weak to fire. because it is, if I remember correctly, it is a bug and a steel type. So any fire type attack should do good damage. And we get the Intimidate down. And the Fire Fang takes it out in a single hit. We are lucky in that we only have one in our whiteout counter. Could have been much more. And an elixir. We find an elixir. We didn't want to fight another fungus. I'm fairly sure of that. Flamethrower should take care of it without us getting paralyzed. And it does. Good. Now to get out of here. There's no going around him, he just stops you and you have to go over there. I wonder if I was able to avoid this little part over here. Okay, so we get surf over here. Why couldn't it give us the surf outside? So now we seriously need a Pokemon that can surf. And I don't know if any fire types that can learn surf. Not even that one specific legendary. I wonder if Deerling can learn Cut. No, it can't learn Cut. That is completely useless. Can it at least learn Strength? No, it can't even learn Strength. It's becoming quite useless as a HMU. Can it learn Surf? No, it can't learn Surf. So for future reference, if any of you want a HMU, Deerling is a useless HMU. Just so you know. Fire Fang should do the trick. It increases the attack of that Deerling. He's assuming he's going to survive this attack and be able to attack us. But as you see over there, he was unable to survive. And on we go. Let's first examine this item over here. It's a Moonstone. We don't actually have a Pokemon at the moment that requires a Moonstone for evolution. Okay, another attack. Shelmet again. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Fire Fang. Legendary grows to level 32. It wants to learn Flame Burst. Is Flame Burst stronger or weaker than the attacks we have? It has a 70 base power, Fire Fang has a 65, and Flame Burst is much more accurate, a 95. So now we have a 95 base attack and a 70 base attack, both 100% accurate attacks. Time to switch out and give someone else an opportunity to gain some levels. Carol Blast. I think I've been wrong this whole time because Carol Blast and Shelmet has to trade with one another, then one becomes a steel type and the other is just a normal bug type. So I've been misdiagnosing these things all wrong all the time. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please consider subscribing. Thank you and goodbye.